gives them a good time, and then they give them the you know what after. It's easy to think like that, but you can imagine I found out that this thing is more than just it being transactional. You get, there's a different dynamic to this type of situation because, see, the thing about, obviously I'm speaking from a guy's perspective. The thing about money usually unlocks experiences. I mean, we all know that. If you have money, trust me, you can do whatever you want out here. Yeah, you can travel, right? Yeah, you can eat good food. Yeah, you can access good healthcare, whatever, man. It opens a whole lot of experiences. Yeah, but importantly, some of the things that a rich man can do with his money, yeah, can be so appealing to women out here. And by the way, okay, not just women, folks. Yeah, so we're talking, you get access to beautiful places courtesy of this rich person, VIP events. Yeah, you can get those luxury trips. Yeah, you can go hiking to some big ass mountain. Yeah, private planes, access to certain social spaces and circles. Right, you get to hang out with other rich people. Yeah, and that's good. So, for most rich guys, yeah, obviously at some point they would want to have these experiences with people. Yeah, so I've had people say, Kevin, that's why rich guys these days buy friends. Okay, I know that's actually a thing. But in most cases, the reason most rich men would prefer to hang out with beautiful women is because, you see, a rich guy, yeah, would struggle to ask his male friends, who are probably not so rich, they're not as rich as him, that's fine. But you see, the thing about us guys, yeah, you guys, we don't like it when a guy at now is paying for our drinks. You guys paying for our experiences out there. It just feels a bit awkward. And then I'm going to start feeling like I'm low status. You get, that's where the women come in. By inviting women over to hang out with you, then it makes it easy for you to spend. The fact that you have access to awesome spaces and places means you can share those experiences with people, aka women. And like I said, in most cases, it's not transactional the way you would imagine. Yeah, especially if it's a group of women who are involved in this thing. Yeah. One thing by the way is that women like to have fun. If you don't know, then now you know. Trust me. Food and a good time. Trust me. My brother, if you can afford those things, yeah, it will not be surprising if I see you with a bus full of mamas heading to Naivasha, the coast, or Monaco. You guys are flying out. Yeah, because women are just a good time. I know your friends as well, but I told you the thing about the dynamics are different. If you're a rich guy, yeah, the reason it's not easy to obviously always invite your guy friends unless they work for you and they are your associates is because of the ego, man. Ask guys, we don't like it at now. You're boiling for me. What the hell is that, man? Yeah, I want to come with you. Yeah, we can go to Dubai or whatever. Yeah, if I have my own money as well. Yeah, yeah, we're all rich. We're going out there to have a good time. It's not like it now. I'm your responsibility. Yeah, so like I said, it's not as simple as, this guy is buying attention. A bunch of women that are using this guy. He's philanthropic. He can afford experiences. And because of that, it's going to be easy for him to kick off a conversation with a bunch of women. And that's the thing about money. Money buys you experiences, bro. The thing about money, it can actually even help you start a social circle. Let me tell you, Bana, the moment you always have a bunch of beautiful women, high status women around you, yeah, trust me, that's already a social circle that you have. You have a reputation out here. Guys are going to be like, yo, oh my God, you know Kevin? I know Kevin too, bro. This guy has the best parties. You know why? Because every time other rich guys come to my house, there's mamas. We're all having a good time. We're all looking amazing. We're excited about life. And now, obviously, people are always going to be around me. And you can only do that if you have money. Those experiences are because of money. That's why these days, sorry, Since way back, since time immemorial, it's not surprising when you see men who can afford experiences hanging out with mostly women. It's about RSD, man. I've been telling you, real social dynamics. Yeah. And then you see the other thing is women, even if they're like 5 or 10 women you're hanging out with, in most cases, they're comfortable around each other. You can't do that with guys. Yeah, and I know right now you're going to start debating with me saying, Kevin, all my days, bro, what? Yeah, you get objectifying women. I'm like, nah, bro, women actually do like to have fun. Yeah, I'm not talking about anything ratchet over here. Yeah, yeah, but you don't debate with me unless you start living that life. If you're living that life, then we can have this discussion. The real ones know what I'm talking about. You can only say these things if you're living this. Listen, if you're around wealthy people, then I can let you have an opinion, right? But the truth of the matter is, most men with money find it easy hanging out with a bunch of women because women, first of all, they like to have fun. Yeah, they like awesome experiences and they don't judge each other. And so they're going to make that environment comfortable for these guys. Right? Yeah, it's not always transactional. Just because those women are hanging out with that guy doesn't mean they're loose, doesn't mean they're from the streets. Again, when you have money one day, yeah, you'll understand. It'll not be easy for you to constantly hang out with your brothers. Of course, us guys, we like to have fun. We can have fun, but there's going to be so much ego, and then these guys are not going to be comfortable because you can't be bowling for them every time. You understand? So that is the psychology behind a rich man who's always hanging out with women. When we come back, something needs to be said and understood and done when it comes to how we run boarding schools. So we'll get into that in just a bit. Promises, Cleo Soul.